guys, and welcome back to another video from me, serious about FIFA Adam. This is going to be one of my most requested things that I'm about to show you, okay? So it's custom tactics. So what do I use in-game when I'm ever playing Division Rivals, Foot Champions or anything like that? So what I do is the starting formation can be any formation that you want, okay? So this is just an example. This is not my squad to play with. This is just a random thing I've just thrown in there just so I can show you guys. Um, with this, you can use any formation you want. A lot of people use hybrids. So obviously 4-3-3 is very good for that. Any of the 4-3-3s is very good to get 100 chem and everyone on 10 chem each. This is not a very good one to start off with, but this is one you could use in when you're attacking, ultra attacking, defensive or ultra defensive options you got available to you. Okay, what I'll do is I'm going to show you everything and how I set things up. Okay, so as you see right here, I've got a few different versions of different tactics I'm going to use. As you see, a lot of them I've got the exact same setup, but it's the formation that counts on that setup. Okay, so obviously it's going to be a different setup with your players and how they're going to press and how they're going to defend. So first of all, what I'm going to jump into, I'll start ultra attacking, work my way back. So the 4-2-2. This one can be a very effective formation if used in the correct way. So you've got two strikers, two cams, two CDMs, and then obviously your back four and goalkeeper. Now, I always use pressure on heavy touch on most of my, obviously, as you saw on my custom tactics. This is the one I prefer. My players are diving in. We're not using constant pressure, so our stamina's not flying down through the match. Press after possession loss, your players can be out of position quite a bit, but pressure on heavy touch, they all get into their formation, and they only pressure on that heavy touch, and that's it. That's the AI. This is for the AI part, okay? Obviously not the person you're controlling, because he's not going to start wandering off. You're the one who's controlling him. So this is what I like. They stay in the formation. They do what you want it to do, and then you press on how you want to press. If you're doing second teammate content or anything like that. Now in this game, you cannot. I repeat, you cannot play a high depth. You play a high depth, those through balls are going to absolutely kill you and murder you, okay? So what you need to do is play a low depth. That's what I do, keep the players back. Even one, up to you. I play two at the minute, okay? It might change on each one of them. Might not have it set up, I think one of them I might have it set up at 3 depth. But never play above 4 depth. Never play. They're too far at the pitch. If you haven't got fast centre backs or left backs, right backs, you're going to get absolutely murdered. Going up is fast build up. This is particular on what you play. I play fast build up. I play quite fast passes and stuff like that. Now sometimes that can kick me a little bit because this game is very different to 19, where you can't do those back passes where we putting it to where he's facing behind him. It doesn't turn and pass it right like he used to before. You've got to be basically turning into that 45 degree, 90 degree angle that you've got available to you. Okay. I play a little bit higher width, kind of the same as what I have for the defensive style, so they're not in and out all the time where I can get caught out. I like everything pretty slim, apart from like my left wing, right wing. Sometimes I'll change on some of the stuff where they stay out wide on them. Personally, people inside the box, I always play this around about halfway, never go over it. I don't want people plowing into the box, so then I get countered. Same with corners and free kicks. Free kicks, I never ever put it in the box. This game is very hard for headers. You got to pretty much do timed headers every single time. There's no spamming it no more. You got to do timed headers. So anyone that's struggling on headers and you're thinking, why are I scoring from corners? Why are I scoring from free kicks? It's because it's pretty much time finishing. Okay, you're not gonna get your headers in unless you do time finishing on it. You're not gonna win it properly. Um, Corners, I always play around about 3. Always have done, always will do in the future. Some people are set back, people are in box. It's half and half really. You want the people in the box to attack the ball, but you don't want too many so you get counted, but then you don't want too less because it's going to be a wasted corner. Now in terms of obviously the formations, that's how it is. 4 at the back, 2-2-2. Okay, so instructions on these, what I do. I leave everything as default apart from stay forward on the front two. Okay, these are the two I keep forward. Your cams, Now I change this sometimes to a 4-2-2. Sometimes in game I'll change it to a stay forward on these if I need to nick a goal. Always remember, so as you see right here, that these have changed. Always make sure when you're setting this up that your people are done. So in formations box, if you click triangle, you're then able to swap them over. Okay, always make sure your players are swapped over, and always in the correct position you want them to be in. Okay, always remember that. Sometimes it changes depending on formation. So sometimes I will change this. So somebody that I had on there, so Perisic, I had Perisic on stay forward. I didn't want him to come back whatsoever. So then I had more of a free up there. My other cam, I got him to come back, go forward. With Ganabe, very fast at releasing, good stamina. So I could afford him to drop back a little bit. CDMs, I always have this the same, okay? Cut passing lines, stay back while attacking. I don't want them to go flying forward. These guys are good for the defensive work. I don't buy CDMs for the shots, okay? So I'm not going to buy a cam and put him to CDM because he's got a good shot. I'm going to use a CDM because of his defensive capabilities, okay? So Fabinho is a fantastic, option for this one. So with these two here, I've got them stay back while attacking, cut passing lines. So that's the AI will try and intercept that ball when they're trying to pass it through. And also sometimes I'll play cover centre. On this occasion, I've left these on cover wing. I've just left it at default just to go forward with, but you can use cover centre as well. Cover centre is a very good option to use if you want to keep them central, okay? Always use stay back while attacking on your left back and your right back. That is just how I've played through all FIFA 19 and FIFA 20 so far. I've never wanted my left back, right back to go forward because on the counter, seriously, the amount of times your left back and right back can be out of position is crazy. And if you haven't got a fast one there, then it's going to be very hard for them to get back. But if you've got someone high defensive and you've got stay back while attacking, they'll stay with the two centre backs. Then it's perfect. You're gonna be more defensively capable to be able to get the ball back and then potentially counter them. But the thing is, get possession back as much as possible, and then always play those easy balls or switch play, left back to right back, switch play. That's how to play this FIFA. You need to keep possession and just keep the possession, keep passing it, and just wait for your opportunity. Don't rush it. In this one, if you rush, a lot of mistakes are made with passing. I found out the hard way for that one. Roles, obviously, you do all that in the you do all that in the on the balance bit where you'll set all your roles up. So obviously that's just role dependent to you. So I'm not going to go through that. The next one is everybody's favourite. Everybody plays this formation for some reason. It's a decent one. Sometimes I'll start off with this and switch to a 4-3-3 or 4-2-2. So it is decent to have as a backup if you do want it, just because of this setup of the actual formation. So same again. This one I've got 3 depth on that. I might switch it down to 2. Width is at 4. Same again. Pressure on heavy touch, fast build up. The width just one in front of that one. I don't want them too wide. I don't want them too spread to have the gaps through the middle. I want them quite nice and compact, so I can get that ball. Plays in the box and also corners is the exact same. Okay, I always keep these the exact same pretty much for my formations. I don't want, like same again like I said last time. I don't want to overload the box, so I'm not defensively capable to defend a counter attack. But I don't want too few in the box, so it's pointless attacking from a corner or anything like that. Obviously that's a formation, so you've got 4 at the back, 2 sitting, 3 like cams, so you've got a left attacking mid, a right attacking mid and a central attacking mid, and then you've got your striker as well. Like I said the last time, make sure that you are setting this up correctly, press triangle and move anything around that you want to move around, okay? So obviously I'd want to do that, or maybe have Pookie at cam, okay, because Aguero's a little bit... Actually, Aguero's not... he got his pace dropped this game, but, Aguero's a very fantastic striker. Now, instructions on these. Same again. I've got stay forward on this one, left everything the same. A lot of people sometimes have stay central and get in behind. It's very good. Sometimes the default one makes it less predictable. If you've got to get in behind, you're very predictable as a person on what you're going to do on most of your attacks, because Aguero, all he's going to do in this occasion is he's going to try and fly through the last man. Okay, so they're going to read that a lot more and know what you're going to be doing. You need to mix things up. Okay, it's a very tactical game. Is this one? It's all about tactics and how you do and how you play. It is very, very more realistic than what FIFA 19 was, where it were all about an El Tornado goal. Okay, um, Pookie. In the cam position, I had everything set up as the exact same, apart from instead of balance crossing runs default, I've got stay on the edge of the box for a cross. Okay, so whoever your cam is, maybe it's a Pogba. Pogba is very good to stay on the edge of the box because he's got a very good shot on him from the edge of the box. Okay, so anybody who's got high finishing, who's good at a finesse shot, it'll be a very good opportunity to use that, and then you can basically pass it back. So a lot of people run to the byline and then they pass it back in the box. So that's a particular reason why you would use that tactic. So you've got that opportunity to pass it back and to fire a shot first time. Okay. I don't have him on stay forward. You can do because you got two on stay back while attacking. But this one, it drops a little bit, gets the ball, and then starts to feed. Now the reason why he starts to feed and drops back is because I've got these two on stay forward. Now these two are very key to the attack on this one. This stretches play, but also makes it available for the cam to get forward to include into that play as well. Okay, so same again. Everything's on default apart from the defensive part. Some people put get into the box, in for for a cross. If it's on the other side, it'll dart into the back post. Very effective. But I use the default on this one, and I'll click a button for him to make the run if he's just passed it off or anything like that. Okay, the exact same setup for him as well. So the left mid, right mid, or the left attacking mid and right attacking mid. The exact same setup. Rodri, and Ruben Neves in this case, the exact same as last time. This time I got covered centre on these two, cut passing lines, and also stay back while attacking, the exact same. And also the right back and left back, the exact same again, stay back while attacking. I don't play any formation without them doing that. Obviously roles, same again. Next one, defensive, this 4-3-3-4 version. So this formation is the one where you have two centre mids and a cam. Okay, so the tactics the exact same. Probably put the width down on that, depth down on that one. Probably put that down. There we go. Perfect. Fast build up, pressure on every touch. That's all the exact same again. Won't go through that. Formation wise, there's a formation. This one allows you, the three at the top allows you to stretch their left back and right back for stretch them open. Okay, creates more gaps through the middle for the cam to get in there, for the striker to then be the released. Okay, so you can come up with some more things. If you've got a good centre forward, maybe let's say Haller for example is a big unit, or Giroud is a big unit. Okay, so you'll be able to whip in across and also head it. Okay, so we've got a lot of different techniques what we can use with this. You can get the cam into play a through ball to the striker. You can get the left wing, right wing into play. They can cut in, have a shot if you've got a good one like Salah or something, or Gnabry. Gnabry is very good on this game. Or we can even shoot with a cam if you want. So there's a lot of potential with that one. Now with this one, I've got stay forward on all my front three. They stay forward, they don't come back whatsoever. If you've got someone with high attacking, low defensive, or high attacking, medium defensive, that's perfect because they'll just hover around the halfway line or on the last man. Okay. Now with Aguero, I make sure that this position, the striker position, he's got stay central. He needs to be on stay central because you've got two wide men that are doing that job. You don't want him drifting. You want him to stay central of the pitch, so you know exactly where he is at what moment in time you need to pass that ball through, and then it gives that opportunity for the cam to come through. Okay. Now with the cam, sometimes I'll switch it in game to a stay forward, but I keep that so he drops back, gets the ball, and then able to get to those front three. So that's how I start off it. Don't just use everything on default on that one. Obviously, again, Rodri's on stay back while attacking, covers centre. Stay back while attacking, covers centre. They stay there, stay in the middle of the pitch. They do the job that they need to do, and then stay back while attacking, left back, right back. Now, if you're playing, for example, a FUT Champs game, we've just had the most sweatiest FUT Champs that I've seen in a long time. Okay, it's the first FUT Champs of the year. People are trying to get to the qualifiers for the first live event of FIFA 20. Okay, now what happens if you go 2-1 up, or it's 3-2 or something? Last 10 minutes of the game, it gets very hard. It gets very very hard. Okay, so as a backup, I don't normally use this, but as a backup, if it's that close of a game, if he's creating chances but I'm just edging it, I've got a five at the back formation that's on drop back with one depth, possession as well, not fast build up. I want to keep the possession. If you are near the back end of the game, you need to have something in backup. So this is why I've got an ultra defensive set up to ultra defense, which makes sense. And I've got something there that will basically try and relieve the pressure off me, so I can just keep the ball and take that time down. Now, don't don't be afraid of being that guy. All pro players do it. They all waste time. If you want to be at the next level, this is maybe not be something that you're doing. Okay, you need to be tactical on this. If you're just edging a game, but he's having chances, maybe hit the post, you're like, oh my god, I need to sort this out. Seriously, you need to have something like this. So drop back, like low width as possible. 4-5 width. You've got the five at the back, so you want to keep them nice and compact. Depth at 1. Possession width, keep the exact same. Don't have them stretching and coming back in. I keep it the exact same. Players in the box, corners, free kick, all really low. I don't want anybody anywhere near that box. I want a couple of people in, and that's about it. Okay, I don't want loads of people flying in. So this is a formation. It's a 5-2-1-2. The reason why I chose this formation is because 5 at the back, 2 that are sitting in front, they are key to this. They're your protection. Okay, if this guy's coming through the middle, they are your first protection. You cannot allow them to get to your back 5. Okay, but you've got a back 5 in there just in case they get through. So they are key players in this formation. The cam and the 2 strikers, they're your outballs to waste time, or if it's, for example, Chelsea 2012 semi-final against Barcelona Nou Camp, when Torres burst through because there were no one marking him, we countered him and he scored and put us through to the final. If it's that situation, that's what they're there for. Okay, they're there for the breakaway. Now what I have on this, the 2 strikers stay forward, everything else is the same. Don't mess with anything else. I don't want them to stay central, I want them to drift wide if they can drift wide, okay? I've got my cam stay forward for the out ball. The reason why I've got that is so I can play that long ball if I need to play a long ball to clear it. I've got more chance then of one of them picking up the ball rather than just 1 or 2 up there. I've got that third man up there, so it might be a soft header down, or that cam might be winning that header himself, okay? Now these, I've got balanced attack. I'm going to switch them right now to stay back while attacking, just for the reason of these are the key. You want them to stay back. You want them to cover centre as well. Don't know why I've done that. And you want them to stick to position. Do not put it on free roam. Never put your player on free roam. I feel the drift way too much. All these are on stay back while attacking. So you've got 7 players on stay back while attacking. Very defensive formation, but very effective for closing out a game and getting that vital win that you need to take you to the next level. It might be this might take you from Gold 1 to Elite 3. What if you playing such a bad formation and a bad way to play FIFA? Because I hate this, but you need to do it. Like, what if this took you from Gold 1 to Elite 3? That's amazing, right? The packs are better. You get a Team of the Week pack and everything. So it's definitely worth doing. So that's what I would do on them. So they are my custom tactics that I've got set up on there, okay? So obviously throughout this video, you can rewind it, you can stop it. If you want to copy these, that's absolutely fine. If you've got any questions whatsoever, drop a comment on the video. I will get back to you. No problem whatsoever. You can also click on the link to my streaming. So I stream on Facebook at the minute. Give us a follow on there, give us a like. If you want to pop on stream whenever you want, then that'll be great. I'll answer your questions in stream. I'll show you things while I'm streaming. I will show you things while I'm playing a game as well. I want to help you guys out. This is the reason why I'm here, okay? If you've got any requests of anything that you're struggling with, please message me, and I will, create a video on it as fast as I can, and I will get it out there, and I'll be able to tag you in it, and I'll be able to, get that shown to you, okay? Rather than giving just a one-on-one thing, and then another person has the same thing, I will try and get videos out there that can help everybody. I'm not, being repetitive with my own thing all the time. You've got a video that you can stop, you can start again, you can have a look at different things on there. So especially with these custom tactics, you can pause it, copy it, and then you can play it again. Okay, but thank you very much for watching this video. Much appreciated. Make sure you subscribe, turn notifications on, and also give a like and a comment just to say that you've been watching it. Anything that you want me to improve on as a person uploading these, much appreciated. Make sure you click on the links down below for any tips whatsoever. So my Facebook's on there, and also the group I'm part of, Serious About FIFA. Go check them out. Absolutely amazing organisation. Go check the Facebook group out and be a part of that. Seriously, it's free. Be a part of it. Get the use out of it while you can, okay? But for now, thank you very much for being here, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you.